How you doing, Southern Alberta? The PZW Match of the Week on Shaw Television, brought to you by Weist Investment and Insurance Management. Achieve your goals with Clayton Weist. The contact information in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Tom, we're putting over Clayton Weist very, very strongly here at Power Zone Wrestling. But people, I cannot recommend enough. Please contact Clayton Weist for all your investment and insurance needs. Easily one of the brightest financial minds in Southern Alberta today. Here we go, Tom. Vance Nevada, Mr. Beefy Goodness himself, a former NWA Canadian heavyweight champion versus the 18-year-old, actually, if I may correct myself, at the time of this taping, he was 18, but Kyle Sebastian just celebrated his 19th birthday. Kyle Sebastian, 19 years old. Before we get fully into this contest, I wanted to give a shout out to two guys and a pizza place having won Canada's Pizza of the Year contest in Canadian Pizza Magazine for their Roadhouse recipe. People, please contact two guys and a pizza place for your next night of pizza dining and sample the Pizza of the Year, the Roadhouse. Unbelievable stuff out of two guys and a pizza place. Two guys and a pizza place. Thanks for supporting Power Zone Wrestling, everybody at Two Guys. Here we go, Tom. Vance Nevada versus Kyle Sebastian. Vance Nevada in firm control over the younger Kyle Sebastian. You can see Vance Nevada working over the arm of Kyle Sebastian, isolating the arm and the shoulder. Let's be honest, Tom. Kyle Sebastian, not only is he young, but he's a small competitor. When you put him in there against a grown man like a Vance Nevada, it's not going to take a lot of power to hurt Kyle Sebastian. What you're going to have to do is isolate a body part, take away Kyle Sebastian's ability to fly. If you take away an arm, if you take away a leg, it's going to be a lot harder for Kyle Sebastian to get the momentum going. But here's an opening, Tom. Vance Nevada going for high risk. Kyle Sebastian moves out of the way. Kyle Sebastian now with the atomic drop on Vance Nevada. Kyle Sebastian now setting up Vance Nevada for a second atomic drop. Kyle Sebastian doing all he can to get back the momentum. You can see the drop kick. That's what I'm talking about, Tom. Kyle Sebastian getting into the air, but you can see him reaching for that right arm. He has obviously been injured by Vance Nevada. Vance Nevada now cowering in the corner, trying to create some distance between himself and Sebastian. Sebastian now up on the ropes, lacing in those big lefts, lacing in the lefts on Vance Nevada. You can see referee Vince Dieger doing all he can to try to get Sebastian back down into the middle of the ring. Sebastian now waiting on Vance Nevada. Can Sebastian get a victory over the man of over 1,000 matches? The reversal by Nevada. Nevada has Sebastian up on his shoulders. What is he setting up for? Taking his time. Now Sebastian lands on his feet. Vance Nevada catches the foot. The enziguri by Kyle Sebastian. Can Sebastian get over for the pin? Sebastian looks to be setting up for something. What is he setting up for? Could this be a mistake, Tom? Kyle Sebastian now headed up into the high rent district, heading up into the penthouse. Kyle Sebastian going to the top rope. People, the PZW Match of the Week on Shaw Television is brought to you by Weist Investment and Insurance Management. Achieve your goals with Clayton Weist. Folks, Kyle Sebastian has nailed the Holy Roller. No, that's the Canadian Dream. The Canadian Dream jumping into the ring, Tom. Unbelievable. I cannot get over the audacity of the Canadian Dream. Kyle Sebastian is on his way to victory, and the Canadian Dream hops in the ring. No, Kyle Sebastian's able to escape. No, but the power of the Dream is simply too much overpowering Sebastian down into a razor's edge power bomb. Kyle Sebastian is obvious. You can see Kyle Sebastian right there. It looks pretty obvious from here, Tom, that the damage has been done. Vance Nevada had hurt the young 19-year-old, and you can just see by his body language that Kyle Sebastian is in a lot of danger. Vince Yeager doing everything he can to get Sebastian out of the ring. The Canadian Dream now setting up the table in the corner. We saw this well over a month ago, Tom. The Canadian, we all know what he's setting up for. You know what? Come on. Somebody's got to get in there and break this up. Now the Dream now readjusting the table. Is that the moment that Sebastian needs? That's a mistake by the Dream. That right there just goes to show you what a freaking idiot the Canadian Dream is. He's got Sebastian hurt, and he's worried about his little piece of art in the corner. Come on, Kyle, get off. Unbelievable. Right through that table, Tom. If Kyle Sebastian was not broken in half before, he is broken in half now by the Canadian Dream. The Canadian Dream has obviously isolated all of his attention and focus onto Kyle Sebastian. The Canadian Dream has turned over a new leaf. The Canadian Dream, quite frankly, is a jackass, Tom. And you can see the Canadian Dream has turned his back on arguably one of the most popular stars in all of Power Zone Wrestling, Kyle Sebastian. Unbelievable. June 11th, the Canadian Dream in action. June 11th, Kyle Sebastian is injured again.
Total Fitness requires expertise.